January 28, 2026. The South China Sea is tense, but today, something has changed. Chinese Coast Guard and militia vessels have long shadowed Philippine boats, creating unease. But now, a Philippine naval ship on a resupply mission is joined overhead by a Japanese-made TC-90 aircraft. This is a symbol of a powerful new partnership. Japan and the Philippines, united by shared concerns over China's growing assertiveness. The Philippines is no longer alone in defending its maritime rights. Japan's support is more than hardware. It's a strategic alignment for a free and open Indo-Pacific. Their cooperation is shifting the regional balance, signaling pushback against coercion at sea. Once wartime adversaries, Japan and the Philippines are now crucial security partners. Japanese technology and expertise are empowering the Philippine Navy to stand its ground. From Palawan to Scarborough Shoal, this partnership is transforming regional geopolitics. It's not just a bilateral agreement. It's a new strategic triangle with the U.S. as anchor. Japan's proactive role is a game-changer, showing commitment beyond its borders. For the Philippines, this support is a lifeline, boosting defense and diplomacy. The world is watching as these two democracies reshape Asia's security landscape. This story is about transformation, modernization, and a collective stand for stability. The Japan-Philippines partnership is built on decades of diplomacy and shared interests. After World War II, Japan became a key economic partner, investing heavily in the Philippines. For years, the relationship focused on aid and trade, with security cooperation limited by history and Japan's pacifist constitution. But China's rapid rise and assertive claims in the South China Sea changed everything. Incidents like the 2012 Scarborough Shoal standoff showed Manila that diplomatic protests weren't enough. The Philippines needed stronger defense and reliable partners. Japan, facing similar pressures in the East China Sea, recognized that South China Sea stability was vital to its own security. The 2011 Strategic Partnership Agreement marked a turning point, paving the way for deeper security ties. Japan began providing patrol vessels and discussing more advanced defense cooperation. The economic friendship evolved into a robust security alliance, grounded in mutual respect and a shared commitment to international law. Together, they're building a future where regional order is upheld by cooperation, not coercion. Filipino sailors in the West Philippine Sea face daily harassment from China's Coast Guard and maritime militia. Chinese ships use aggressive tactics, cutting across bows, water cannons, and constant shadowing to intimidate and exhaust Philippine forces. China's strategy is to establish control without open conflict, using swarms of militia disguised as fishing boats. The Philippines, with limited resources, struggles to respond. Japan's support is changing the equation. Modern Japanese patrol vessels, like the Teresa Magbanua class, allow the Philippines to maintain a credible presence and patrol longer. These ships boost security and send a strong political message. The Philippines is not alone. Every Japanese-supplied vessel on patrol signals international backing and raises the diplomatic stakes for China. Japan's help is more than hardware. It's solidarity, empowering the Philippines to defend its rights. This partnership internationalizes the dispute and reinforces the principle of a shared global commons. In 2023, Japan and the Philippines signed the Reciprocal Access Agreement, RAA, revolutionizing their defense cooperation. The RAA allows each country's armed forces to deploy to the other, streamlining joint exercises, training, and disaster relief. Previously, such cooperation was bogged down by bureaucracy. Now it's practical and routine. The agreement enables larger, more complex military drills and seamless interoperability. Filipino troops gain invaluable training with Japan's advanced military, while Japanese forces learn to operate in Southeast Asia's environment. The RAA also ensures better logistical support for Japanese-made equipment in the Philippines. For Japan, it provides strategic depth and strengthens its regional alliances. The RAA is a clear signal to China. Japan and the Philippines are committed to collective defense. This agreement is a cornerstone of a new security architecture in Asia. It transforms the partnership into one of true equals, ready to face regional challenges together. Japan's military aid is transforming the Philippine defense landscape. The transfer of TC-90 aircraft has given the Philippines vital surveillance capabilities, allowing it to monitor its vast maritime domain more effectively. These planes provide real-time intelligence and support for sensitive missions, like resupplying outposts in contested waters. Looking ahead, Japan may transfer retired Abukuma-class destroyer escorts, a major leap in capability for the Philippine Navy. These warships would give the Philippines credible combat power and deterrence. For decades, the Philippine military relied on outdated equipment. Japanese aid is a morale booster and a path to modernization. This hardware, combined with training, is building a more confident and capable force. Japan's support is about more than equipment. It's about hope and a credible future for Philippine defense. Behind the headlines, training and intelligence sharing are the backbone of the Japan-Philippines partnership. Japan provides comprehensive training for Filipino personnel, ensuring they master new equipment and modern military doctrines. The RAA allows Japanese experts to train Filipinos both in Japan and on-site in the Philippines, building long-term proficiency. Intelligence sharing is crucial. Japan's advanced surveillance helps the Philippines anticipate Chinese movements and deploy assets effectively. Japan also helps develop Philippine maintenance and logistics capabilities, ensuring equipment stays operational. This holistic approach, training, intelligence, logistics, creates a self-reliant, modern defense force. The partnership is about teaching the Philippines to fish, not just giving it fish. It's building a foundation for lasting security and independence. The Philippines faces a multi-layered challenge from China: a powerful coast guard, a vast maritime militia, and a modern navy. China's gray zone tactics, harassment, swarming, and intimidation aim to assert control without open conflict. The maritime militia, disguised as fishing boats, surrounds contested areas, making access nearly impossible. The People's Liberation Army Navy, with its warships and submarines, looms in the background, reinforcing China's dominance. The Philippines, with limited resources, cannot match China alone. That's why partnerships with Japan and the US are essential, providing critical capabilities and diplomatic backing. External support helps the Philippines resist coercion and defend its sovereignty. Together, they prevent China from achieving its goals through pressure alone. New hardware, training, and alliances are transforming the Philippines' self-image and capabilities. Modern patrol vessels and surveillance aircraft inspire national pride and confidence. This confidence leads to a more assertive defense of maritime rights and greater transparency about Chinese tactics. By publicizing incidents and rallying support, the Philippines puts diplomatic pressure on China. Stronger security also strengthens the Philippines' position in negotiations and international forums. The nation is shifting from a weak, reactive posture to an active, responsible stakeholder in regional security. This virtuous cycle attracts more investment and deepens alliances. The Philippines is becoming a bulwark of the rules-based order in Southeast Asia. The Japan-Philippines partnership is a model for the Indo-Pacific, showing how middle powers can uphold a rules-based order. Other Southeast Asian nations facing similar challenges are watching closely, seeing a blueprint for cooperation. This alliance is central to the free and open Indo-Pacific strategy, ensuring open sea lanes and peaceful dispute resolution. By helping enforce the 2016 Arbitral Tribunal ruling, Japan gives real-world meaning to international law. The alliance strengthens legal mechanisms and shows that rulings can't be ignored. Japan's support empowers the Philippines as a confident guardian of its maritime domain. This partnership is a beacon of hope for a secure, stable, and prosperous future in Asia.